Hello, my friends. So be prepared that this video will be posted in the morning. It's late now, and Sunday. So I know yesterday I was watching news and it was kind of scary watching all those demonstrations. But be patient, everything will be calming down. That's what Don wants. With whoever is new on this channel, Don is the magician who is playing the tough, pulling everything from his hat and making chaos. And we are watching him like something unusual. A little bit more and it will be calming down. As long as he will be in USA, he will always cause some drama and he will always wanted to be on the front page. So as an answer, when someone asks me a question, or by sending it through the comments, or personally I closing my eyes, that's when I see, and I have a picture or tiny video, and I'm trying to figure out what that meant, and I'm explaining this to you. Okay, so I'm cleansing over always cards over the candle with the angel, and I'm ready to start my video. Some people might not know that I have a live stream on Wednesday at 11 o'clock Mountain Time. So if you would like to be with us on those 1 hour sessions, please sign up, and it's $10 Canadian, so it's around $8 Americans per month for membership. Even if you don't see that day because you will be busy, you can always go back for that video and see it. I don't know if you can go back few weeks prior, but from now on, whoever will be, you can see the videos and so Felicia Rivers, she said that she's not getting any more notifications. I know. So if you want to have notification, please, where you have the sign subscribe, click on it. Even if you are a subscriber, you will unsubscribe yourself and click again, and you will be a subscriber. That's supposed to help you to have notifications. And we knew that Gina Haspel, director of CIA, went to talk with Mitch McConnell. So I went into a trance and I wanted to know what this was all about, because there was nothing in the news, how that went and so on. So I just want to know. And as an answer, I saw her going with the bat for baseball. I don't know too much about the game. And she is ready to hit back. That much I know, that someone will hit her and she will hit 100 times more than the ball. I would rather to have the ball probably be hit by ball than by the bat. So she went to Mitch McConnell and she said, I'm just feeling, make sure that Don is not going to fire me, because if he does, all the information about GOP people who are taking money from Russia will come to the surface. I want to know more, so I'm going to check with the cards and see what the cards are saying. Yes, she is fighting for her seat, for her position, and the same is with Christopher Wray. But today it's only about her. I didn't do any visions about him, and I don't have the drawing. So the next time if I will be asked by any one of you, I will go for Ray, Christopher. So what was Gina Haspel? What was she talking? with Mitch McConnell. Yeah, it's like the train is stopping for a short moment. She's jumping out from the train, taking some newspaper and getting inside the train. She is telling him, "Don't ignore me. I'm strong and powerful. I have whole FBI behind me. So CIA, behind me. Don't take chances. Don't gamble with my, because I have everything ready to be on the move, all the information." So those two cards are from Big Arcana, Wheel of Fortune, and she is strong. I think that way she will be able to stop Don from firing her. That's my hope. Christina Robinson. What were they putting in the trunk in front of the White House? Oh, in the truck in front of the White House. Yeah, a few days ago they had the moving truck, and I was asked already on the private reading that question. I don't want to, and Christina as well asked me this. I saw them, the big truck, as a shredding tool. So you are bringing some papers and they shred and they remove from the properties. So they have so much paper that they don't want the new government to take over, so they are shredding. They want to celebrate their freedom. Queen of Love, yeah, they don't want to go to the prison. They don't want to be charged for doing something, and probably connection with Russia. So, and other things that they were connecting those letters, and as much as they can possibly destroy, Don wants to do it. Karen, will Don be running in 2024? And I was curious too. I saw him on a little platform in the ocean. The platform is wiggly because the waves are moving and it's a small. I don't think he will have that big platform to go on, and we will know so much about his connections with other governments, everything. So the shrinkage of the platform will be very visible. I don't think all those people who are standing up for him now will even think about being on his side. So will he be running 2024? He will be isolated, hermit, all about the money, all about his good harvest, all about the books. I don't think he will have that much of dominance in 20. There will be some crazy people, like Roger Stone was always crazy about Nixon. But we will know how busy the tattoo artist will be with his tattoo and what part of the body. The lower, the better. Joanne Galvin, Will Don be able to influence the electors to vote for him? As the answer, I saw waterfall, and someone is trying to climb under the waterfall. A very dangerous movement. I don't think the electors will go for it, because they will be destroyed. They will be pushed with the water flow, and they can't really be that much of a cheaters or that active or that even connected to climb under the waterfall. So the waterfall will hold them, pull them down, and they will not be able to go, what the cards are saying. They will have different look at everything. They will do a good job because the consequences will be scary for them. They will be afraid of doing something illegal, so they will do proper job. But that's what we want to hear. Fran Gregor, can you see if Don will slither away before Biden's and Harris' inauguration? And on the previous video, I said that he's not going to force himself to be on the inauguration. No way that he will be that gracious to stand up and go on the plane the proper way like all the other presidents. I don't think so. So I saw a snake going into the grass. He will run away like a snake. He is waiting actually for the ship to take him away because of the juggling with the money, and he is afraid because he was so much cheating in his documents, in his papers, and his heart will be broken to actually to see the inauguration. So no way that he will be a guest of honor, not anymore. Joanne D., do you see anyone in Don's family or an administration serving time in prison? As an answer, I saw a ninja warriors. This one was drawn by my husband. Eventually, they will fall in the water. They are not that sophisticated, and they will be trying to hang up, I don't know if any one of you knows what I'm talking about, those Ninja Warriors, my husband's favorite program. He's exercising by watching them. Extremely sporty guys, but even them are falling. Most of them have the fall down, and even when they are practicing, they're falling into the water. So, they will. All of them will end up in the water, which means losing and being probably taken to the jail. They will be star after another. They will be trying to balance like those ninja warriors, and they were all the leaders, all the people who were leaders, they will be put on the spotlights. That's what they don't want anymore when they will be out of office. Karen, is Don planning to take to a coup? Will the generals go with it? No. In the previous video, I saw that the generals stood up to him, to his representative, and they started bumping in the table. He has no support from the generals. I did that before, so I'm not pulling the cards anymore. How much chaos is Don going to cause in the next days till election? And he will be digging a huge hole for himself. Be prepared that he will be firing people, doing some pardons, acting irresponsibly, encouraging people for manifestations. Like yesterday, when he was driving on the limousine, he had that finger. So he is happy where his people are showing that they are on his side and they don't believe in the election. So he will be trying to take care of his family. Beloved, probably Ivanka and Jarek and kids. He would like to make sure that the sun is shining on them, and they all counting on him, so a lot of pardons we can expect that he will be doing. He will try it even to pardon himself, if that's even legal. And I don't know, if someone was not charged yet, how legal is that to be pardoned? Ahead? How many years ahead? Whatever, I don't know. I'm not, but they will be counting on him for security blanket. Anna G. Other Republicans in the GOP attempting a coup of USA government and make Dondon a dictator. And as an answer, I saw a watch. Not enough time, probably, because it's 5 to 12. So they will not be able to cause that. They didn't do it before, so why would they do now? He rely on Putin if they don't trust him, and they know that the judges will look at him, especially Kamala Harris. She is a judge, and they will be facing problems. I don't think they will try to do any. I will pull the cards so I have more cards. And Cheryl, my girlfriend, Boris Johnson is again in self-isolation as he had contact with someone who had COVID. Will he get COVID? As an answer, I saw x-ray of his lungs. It didn't show me too much. I drove this one, and my husband had to help me, so he drove this one. And his lungs are clear, but the arrows are, I saw the arrows going, so there might be something still iffy with his lungs. He has to watch for that. And what the cards are saying, he will eventually in the future get it. I don't know how much in the future I can see, so that's the only, he has to be serious, but he looks like he is taking easy negotiating, so he is taking care of himself and he will celebrate life. It's just it was irresponsible for him to be in contact with someone too close. But you never know when you get this. Okay, Cheryl again. Will Stacey Abrams be named as next Attorney General? There are rumors that she will be. And Stacey Abrams is the lady from Georgia. She was fighting to be a governor. Somehow she didn't want, but she is very much a huge activist in Democratic Party. I saw, instead of this way book, I saw Sideway. I don't think she will be, Stacey Abrams be a DOJ. That doesn't show because it's pairs, not enough. Her hands will be tied. She has to wait, probably another 3 or 4 years. She has to wait. She is from Democratic Party. She is strong, but not strong enough. So the other question is from Sally, about Sally Yates as the next Attorney General. And I saw retainers, bracelets for the teeth. So the roles of those retainers is to straighten up a teeth. But I think she will go and as Attorney General to straighten up everything. She already had that position, so it will be very easy for her to figure out what to do, how to do it. It's not like someone who has to be in a training. She has connections. She She will see what the damage Mr. Barabara did. Yeah, she will be juggling up and down with all of those people. Not as hard work for her, and she will do the magic. So she will probably dismiss the ones that are not doing a good job, and she will be able. Magician is the best card. Sometimes Magician is the cheating card as well, because Magician makes a magic. But this way, I think Sally Yates will be wonderful for that position. Private reading, Betsy. She asked if the election was rigged. And as the answer, I saw that someone tried to pull a leg. And it is someone is walking, and the second person has a cane and pulling the leg, so the front person can fall on the face. With that. And I want to... Oh, actually, I saw the cards before. So it was family of love. The card Four of Wands, Magician, and Knight of Wands. Work in progress, but Magician stopped them from doing this, so I don't think it was as effective as they wanted this to be. So they tried to pull the leg, they used the cane, but somehow there was too much security maybe, and they couldn't do it as good a job as they tried. On private reading as well, I was asked who will have power in the Senate. I love that lady. I had a few readings with her, and I said, I know. Before, in the previous video, I said I couldn't answer that question. I saw the ship that is crashing the ice, and with her I saw a bat hanging from the ceiling in the Congress building. And so after we finished reading, I went and I checked on Google what is that, and it means that I will trying to do the right, but I will be afraid of saying the truth. So maybe that's what's stopping me. I'm trying to be so positive, and I pull the cards, but I don't remember what was, so I think I can pull again. Hard job, King of Coins, and Magician. Oh, that's a good one. So it looks like the Georgia might go the democratic way. I'm just hoping for the best. It's my hopeful thinking. At least one, I can tell you, will be there. But the Republican woman might still kind of get sneaky. But those two white guys, the younger guy might win. He's Jewish, and I don't remember the names, but you know who I'm talking about. And there is a reverend and a white woman, and I'm not completely sure if she is not going to sneak between the cracks. But at least the cards are saying that it will be good. Hard work will pay, and the Magician. But then Magician might be as well kind of pulling something out of the hat. So I don't want to promise you completely. I think one for sure, but one is not enough. Edna Moore. Was the cheating in Texas? On last video I saw a star, which is symbol of Texas. So Edna would like to know if the cheating was in Texas. They had fake ballots, but they couldn't distribute them, so they had to destroy them. That was my vision, and I don't know if I can pull cards because how good they will be, because they were worried. They were worried that they will be caught and the law will be on them, so they were completely disappointed and they had to destroy those ballots that they produce. Will AL, the initials, will Melania go with Don win, or if he leaves the country? I saw her on the island long time ago. I said I see her on the island and she probably will be married again for the money, because that's her way of dealing. She would not go with him because she was afraid of the consequences, and being with him must be miserable. It's dysfunctional anyhow right now, and she will be afraid of the judgments. I don't think she will go with him. She might divorce him. How will be Melania's last day at the White House? It's designed with style. Who asked that question? And as an answer, I saw her packing and being happy. So she's already packing. She's ready because her torture of being in that place. Long time ago, I said she feels like giraffe in the White House. She can't pull her head up with being proud. She is very like a wild animal in a cage. She is not feeling good in that place. So I know with my intuition that she is happy. She will go for divorce and she will spill some secrets. Whoa. Because she knows some secrets that will help her to get a better divorce settlement. So that was designed with style. And Francis Gregory, please explain why Democrats did not win Senate seat. As an answer, I saw someone standing on the edge, and I think they were too close. People were afraid that they are too communistic, so they didn't go vote. That was for many of the people was the reason, especially the people who came from Cuba, or who didn't want to have that communism connection. So they want to work for themselves. They want to be business people. They thought that the grass is greener in USA. And that was the reason they took the decision. And look, he is standing on the edge of the cliff as well. So this is the thing that Democrats for the future, they have to kind of change the terminology, that they are not going to go too much the communistic way, or if they go, those people have to accept that it's not for negativity. Ruth Howe, will the Republican Party be held accountable for turning blind eye and they gave power to when they gave power to Don? And I saw a duck. Wet duck will shake herself and will walk away. So I don't think that Republicans will have any problem shaking that off and feeling that they did what they did because they had to be safe, angel of security. They were afraid that they would be called as cheaters, and they had to go with the parties. So now it's time for the golden circle of good energy and love. And my rock. So please imagine that we are holding hands together and we are praying for peace in the world, peace in USA, for very smooth transition from one party to another. So no more drama with those elections, that will calm down and people will be happy, and eventually they will start working on being reunited, because you are United Nation, USA. So everything will be okay. It's just you have to give yourself the permission to think. There's always middle line, and when people are angry, they go nowhere. Only when we are in a peaceful attitude, at least one is trying. Sometimes the other person doesn't want to, and we can't do anything to force them because they are so stubborn. But when we feel like we are trying to give them a chance and help them to understand that we are not bad people, maybe they will start turning differently, and we can only pray for those people who are so stubborn and resistant. And, even in private lives, we have sometimes people who are so resistant, they don't really want to see the other side point of view because they think it's only theirs. So we can pray for people to start seeing differently, and for the people who are suffering, because that crown bag is taking so many lives, and even in my province now is getting out of control so much, and who knows if we will have to be going for the lockdown, and that's the hard part, but it's better to suffer again. We were 6 weeks, I think, before in spring, and it stopped. So maybe that will have to go again. Not that anyone wants to go through it. It's not easy to close your business and not making any profits, but your bills are still there to pay. I know it's very hard, but we have to think about the people whose lives can be safe. So stay safe, stay positive, pray for whatever you feel like. Security of the earth, security of every country on this planet, on this all the countries. Okay, thank you so much. See you next time, and with some of you I will see you on the live stream or on the private reading. So be positive. Okay, bye bye.